Dear colleagues, how do we make the world a better place for everyone? We're all the same human race. All of us in this hall are sisters and brothers by blood. But it seems that too often we focus on fighting each other instead of fixing things inside our own country. When I landed in Luanda, I was met by assistants who took me to the black cars that drove me to a luxury hotel. Before I got into the car, I noticed how a young boy was examining the nearby garbage. He found an aluminium lunchbox there and sniffed inside. Then he ate the leftovers and put the box in a plastic bag where he collected the metal to sell. This is just an example of how unfair a world we live in. About 150 years ago, in just 2 years, 10% of Finland's population died of starvation. We were first under Swedish and then Russian colonialism, and even our mother tongue was tried to be eradicated. In 1918, we fought a civil war in which almost 40,000 Finns perished. After the Soviet Union attacked Finland in 1939, we lost almost 100,000 Finns in 5 years. Despite colonialism, poverty, oppression, and civil war, today Finland is at the top of the world in development, and we have been ranked as the happiest country in the world for many years in a row. Traveling as a member of parliament in our meetings in different countries and seeing injustice, I ask myself, what should we focus on so that we could build a sustainable world for everyone and that every country could stand firmly on its own feet? Should we focus on investing in education? But how do we build schools and hire teachers if corruption is rampant in the political system and the little money there is to share, even that is diverted to the wrong places? Should development take place by investing in tax collection? But if the corrupt administration gets more funds, will the money actually go to education or, say, healthcare? Should we first increase the amount of global food aid so much that no one has to worry about whether there is enough food? But if all the money received has been spent on food aid, what do we do when the grant runs out and society still doesn't take care of all its citizens? Should we invest in the creation of companies to make the country prosperous? Still, the same problem remains in this case. There is no guarantee that the wealth will benefit ordinary citizens. So what should be fixed first? What did Finland do among other countries? There are theories, but we can all see what is common to those countries that are prosperous and whose prosperity benefits all citizens and where citizens enjoy strong human rights. These countries have a democratic government that is built on the genuine possibility for parties to compete, free elections, and the genuine possibility to change power. I believe that even though we need to work in every sector to help people, as long as each country does not have a democratic system in which the citizens have the opportunity to set us politicians up against each other based on our performance, as long will development be slow and the time and money spent on even important projects will flow too often wasted. We parliamentarians have an interesting task. We have to develop our democracies in such a way that it is easy to replace us with new people if we do not fulfill our responsibilities towards our peoples. Only with a strong and corruption-free democracy and with institutions that protect it will society get on its feet properly, since wealth is distributed more evenly and people have the opportunity to claim their human rights. A society where citizens feel that they are treated fairly is more able to avoid conflicts, and in the absence of autocratic and greedy leaders, wars of aggression are not started either. When we politicians see injustice in our society, we cannot outsource the responsibility to anyone else. We should look in the mirror and say to ourselves, you need to do better. Thank you.
Thank you very much.